Hi everybody, welcome to my studio. My name is Andre. Today I want to show you how I paint a little landscape with acrylic paint. And I started actually with acrylic paint and then I had to stop it for some time. I had to finish my commission and it took me some time to do it. So when I come back I decided to do finish with oils. So let's see the shocking results, and let's see in a painting board and see how I did it. Okay, so preliminary sketch is finished, and right now I'm putting the acrylic paint on as a first layer. As you see it, I'm using squeegees rather than brush. That's the way operating painting, especially when I'm putting first layer of any paint I'm using, acrylic paint or oil paint. That's how I'm doing. So right now it's the first layer. I'm doing very thick. I'm not mixing with water, just straight from the tube, and mixing. And for all my projects, paintings, I'm using a professional grade golden Winsor Newton acrylic paint. First layer is almost done. I'm working on the branches and the trunks of the trees. It's kind of a little bit better working with squeegees to give me straight lines. I don't need it. And then later on, I can fix it if it's some little bit jaggy line. I'm using also the palette knife interchange with brushes, and you see them later on. By using those tools, I will be able to create texture which they give the extra flavor to the painting. Especially in this close-up, you can see this little texture created with a palette knife. When it will dry, it will just give the little reflection of the light and will give the extra illusion of the vegetation, leaves, and bark of the trees. In this close-up, you can see it, my sketch lines with a pencil. I just this is like a guide rather for me than to stay in the lines. In these areas, I just about to stop painting because I had to jump on my commission work, and it took me couple weeks to finish those portraits. So I switched to, like I mentioned later, I switched to oils. I'm using glass palette. You can see it. I'm cleaning right now and preparing for the finish with oils. And now I'm using brushes, and sometimes I will be using squeegee too. But so acrylic paint become underpaint at this moment, and I'll be mixing and back and forth using this as acrylic paint as underpaint, also as a part of the painting. And I'm painting right now with oils on top of the acrylics. As you can see, there's no problem. Only thing you have to make sure the acrylic paint is dry, and that's why you can treat it as underpaint. And we can say that's a very common practice for the artists, especially in the modern stuff. You see they're coming back to the my squeegees, and they're working with the lines. They're perfect for making lines of the branches, and sometimes I work in different sizes of the squeegee, make leaves and bark of the texture of the bark. I suggest using a glass palette because it's easy to clean, easy to maintain, and plus easier to mix the colors. I'm mixing paint with a squeegee and a palette knives, and right now I'm using a palette knife to just make a little petals or leaves on the background on the floor of the. In this close-up, you can see it how much texture I created with a palette knife, and also little squeegees, and all this work like a little lights between leaves and little branches. I'm mixing brushes with palette knives constantly. I can't explain when I'm changing. Just when I feel that at this moment I need to use this, or that moment I use a palette knife or squeegee. It's just I'm after texture and just little, the little, like you see it right now. I'm doing the squeegee. It's just like a little symphony, of the paint and its texture and the light that allow me to create this little vibrance of the little landscape. And even for certain areas, I'm willing to use watercolor brush because I need this little soft little touches of the watercolor brush, and this is the goat hair brush. It looks like it's a lot of wet spots, so I have to use a mouse stick. If someone doesn't know what is it, this is a little stick that allow you rest your hand when the painting is wet, and so you don't touch it. You can see this blue little pipe. I just make it from the PVC pipe or some kind of stuff, or I guess water. But anyway, it helped me to rest my hand on it, and I don't touch the painting, and this way it's not any smudge or anything like this. It's just final stages of the painting and fixing the certain areas where I need to put the little lights. And last touch with a palette knife give you the little texture and the area where I think the should hit a nice light, when the light will bounce off the paint, and that will kind of become sort of like a fluorescent. That's what I'm after. I hope you like this presentation. It's a shocking results for some people that you can paint on top of the acrylics underpaint and mixing acrylics with oils, not the same time. Here is a finished painting. Hope you see you next time.